Hey, Justine.
Hey, Heather.
Hello.
Hello.
Who are you?
Who are you?
I'm your friend, Heather.
I'm your friend, Justine.
I own the yarn store we're in right now.
My yarn store? Our yarn store.
It's not a yarn store, it's just mine. Justine's always trying to take my thing.
It is Justine Chanel Designs, not Justine and Heather Designs.
Welcome to Yarncantations.
Your
this is
favorite
episode
spooky podcast.
Oh my god. This is the worst one yet.
I think it's great.
I love it. Really good. Okay.
It's because it's lucky 11.
Hi everyone.
11.
Episode 11 of Yarncantations.
It's very exciting.
I'm pretty excited.
Are you excited?
Them?
Yeah, our friends.
Hi friends. Are you excited? You should really lower your expectations. It's not going to be that good. So.
For real, I am excited because I have 2 F.O.s.
Well, isn't that great, Justine?
I had 2 things that were so close to being done and just sat almost done for months, a ridiculous amount of time.
And you want to show me up?
Yeah, and I finished both of them.
Well,
just for you.
I can't wait to see your things.
And that means I need more whips, though. I don't have enough whips.
I have enough whips.
For the both of us? Why are you mad at me?
Well, you just always finishing things.
No, I am not.
Someone
and the record shows
and
I
tally who
hardly
wins.
ever. Let's go back to what we're wearing, though. That's always fun. What are you wearing?
Just normal things. Yesterday I was dressed really cute, and Justine ruined everything.
I think you're still dressed really cute.
I'm not wearing my Gigi shirt anymore, though.
Maybe next podcast episode. What if you wear your Gigi shirt and I wear my Lola shirt?
Represent.
Yes.
The ladies.
That's right. Our favorite ladies. Okay, great.
Great, Justine. I'm glad.
Well, I want to talk about what I'm wearing.
Let's start from the beginning.
Do you want to?
Cut this?
Yeah.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding. So we stopped fighting.
Just kidding.
We're back.
We're back.
Hey, Justine.
Hi, Heather.
What are you wearing today?
Yes, as I was saying, what I'm wearing. I don't know if I wore this on the show yet or not, but I love it. It's my first sweater I ever made for myself.
Beautiful.
First sweater I ever made, period. Full stop. And it's got cables down the side and cables
ambitious.
On the back. Very ambitious. And it's like a little cardigan. It came with like instructions to make it a wrap, but I like it just like an open cardigan.
Can you show the button?
I know, I do have a cute
stand up a
little button. Oh. Maybe I can stand a little bit. Figure out the camera. It's got a little penguin button. Here, wait, let me That's so much better, right? Is it too shiny for the camera to see it?
You can see it. So cute.
Yeah, a little penguin button.
I love it.
But yeah, my first ever, and it's made with Plymouth yarn. Superwash merino.
Adorable.
And a beautiful charcoal gray color. What a surprise.
Oh, I have no idea.
it needs some love, though, because it's definitely a little bit pilled. And
Where's your gleaner? Yeah,
I need my gleaner. It's got some dog hair on it. You know.
Oh.
A couple little snags. But it's wearing very well. So, yeah, I love this one. It's just like wrap sweater because it's translated. So I'm sure the German name was more creative, but just wrap sweater from the Rebecca magazine. And if there's anyone who was knitting in the early 2000s, you might remember the Rebecca magazine, right? So good.
They had it at the grocery store.
Yes. Oh, so good. So this issue was like ocean themed, and so this girl was like wearing this on the ocean, looking very like cozy mermaid.
Ocean. What's that called? Beach waves. Ocean waves.
What are
the hair?
Oh,
the hair.
Beach waves?
I don't know what it's called. Something. Like you have.
Do I have beach waves?
I don't.
You have beach waves.
Someone might know.
If I have beach waves, you have beach waves. Anyways.
Wow.
So that's what I'm wearing.
We're off to a really good start today, everyone. 11 episodes.
11 episodes. That's pretty amazing.
I am wearing regular clothes today.
Yeah, but look at your jewelry. You're wearing your iconic.
My Hawk House, amethyst, and my Jen Everyday Children of the Rice earrings.
I love those.
Thanks. And I'm wearing my Hell Bunny cardigan. This is one of my favorite clothing brands.
I don't know about them. That's cool.
My skirt is probably also made by them. The end. It doesn't matter. Hi.
Let's get into it. So if you have a lot of WIPs, do you want to start with WIPs?
We can. Yeah, great.
Yeah,
let's go.
Yeah. Let's do it.
So, I cast something on this morning because I was I don't have any F.O.s. I'm just going to knit a bulky hat really quick. And I finish it tonight before the podcast.
But you didn't?
No, I got too many orders in today to just slack off and knit.
Right.
So I didn't finish it. I just barely started it, and there you go. I shouldn't even be showing it.
No, I want to see this pretty color.
Yeah, it's just a bulky knit waffle hat. It's a free pattern on Ravelry.
I love this color.
Yeah, and this was one of my new colorways.
Ooh,
it's called Karma Chameleon.
It looks cool in the hank too.
Yeah, no bulky base, and theoretically you could knit this in a day. If I were not tonight, I could finish it up really quick and then put like a little fun pom-pom on it.
Are you gonna wear it on episode 12?
No, I don't want to wear a hat on the podcast.
Okay.
It gets too warm.
It does get too warm. That's true.
So there you go. There's my first WIP.
Brand new WIP.
Today
in this beautiful color.
And I don't know if I need to see it closer or not, but it's for the shop. It will be a shop sample, and if I have some of this, I'll put it up on the website. So check it out.
Nice.
What you got? Any WIPs? 0 WIPs today, you said. Hi, Justine.
I actually have a super throwback WIP, and I think it's really okay. So I finished things, and it like got me wanting to finish more things that have been sitting there for literally years. And I know I've shown this on the podcast before, actually episode 1. Yes, so I haven't touched this since episode 1.
When was the first time you touched it before that?
I don't know. I don't remember, but a long time. Okay, so it's called the Janesville Jacket by Blue Sky Fibers. And this is the bottom of it. And it looks the same as it did 10 episodes ago.
That is cheating.
It's cheating, but I'm not cheating because I'm bringing it out to commit to knitting it because I want to wear this. I was thinking about it the other day, like, oh, I wish that jacket was done because that's what I wanted to wear. And also, I was looking around and I need more projects, and what better way to start a new project than to just pick up an old one.
Great.
So this is the Blue Sky Fibers wool stock, which is, I mean, it's 2 plies, but it's really like, I don't know, it's got that kind of single ply look to it and feel to it. Like it's got
a really light twist. The twist is really light.
Yeah, exactly, which I love. It makes it extra squishy, and it's all seed stitch. So this will be the bottom of the jacket, and it's kind of like open cardigan style. And then you just knit seed stitch forever, and it's got a color blocking. So I'll change color soon from this gray to a black, which I have here. So here's the gray, here's the black.
Beautiful.
What a surprise that these are my colors. And then you do like a big strip of black in the middle, and then you keep going over the shoulders with this, and then I think that's pretty much it. There might be a little bit of edging on the sleeves, but it's super simple, which I like. So this is good, like just potato chip, easy, no thinking knitting, which is the other reason I pulled it out, because I think I need like a brain break between big projects. So that's my newest bring it out of the cobwebs, dust it off WIP.
Great.
So there you go. And yes, accountability helps me. So I'm going to work on it, and I'm going to show you my progress.
Tell people things, and then you have to do them.
Then you have to do them. Yes, exactly. So, but the coolest part is that past Justine stored it very nicely in this
Smart
beautiful
has
bag.
Justine was.
Yes. Look at this cool bag. And it's
Oh, that's
ridiculously
cool.
huge. But this is a lot of yarn, so I have all of the yarn for the project in here, which is like 10 skeins. And then once it's like full jacket size, it'll fit in here. But it's not meant to look like knitting, but it looks like stockinette
It
stitch
totally
to me,
does.
right?
Yeah.
Isn't that pretty?
That's what I thought it was.
Right? So anyways, this is my ridiculously huge project bag for ridiculously huge projects.
I love it.
And maybe while we're being accountable, when I'm done with this, I'll get my old blanket project out and use this bag for that.
Great thinking.
And get started on that one. That one's coming up on a decade old blanket project.
Well, blanket projects don't count as WIPs. We've been over this.
Yeah, right, exactly. All right, so yeah, that's my first WIP.
Okay.
You have any more WIPs?
Yes. I have another really old WIP. Just kidding. I cast this on Friday.
Look at how far you got, though.
Hold on. Oh, the needles.
I was
The yarn's
here
all
when
crazy.
you cast.
Yeah, so this was on our Friday date night with Juliana. Juliana was here too.
That's right.
And I cast on the Love Note.
Such a great pattern.
Right? Like, why haven't I? This has been in the queue forever.
It's so good.
And I wanted to have something to wear to stitches. That was new. I guess I have like a bunch of new sweaters. I did that post today. It's like, oh, I knit 3 sweaters.
Do I need to do that?
Yes.
Do you have time to do that?
Do a Love Note.
Is it fast? I mean, it looks
Yes.
like it's okay.
So it's I'm doing 2 strands of fingering weight. The pattern calls for 1 strand fingering weight and 1 strand mohair. Not a super huge mohair fan. I'll usually do like a lace weight in place of a mohair.
Yeah. Oh, like
Alpaca lace.
Yeah. Or what's the Malabrigo lace weight that
Alpaca.
that's like super shiny, that has silk in it?
That's the 100% silk, the Mora.
Yes, that would be pretty too.
Well, I don't like shiny stuff either, so.
I love shiny stuff.
Well, obviously. So here's my Love Note.
Oh, it's so pretty.
It's really fun to knit. It's really fast. It's on size 10 needles.
It's on size 10?
Yes.
Oh, maybe I should do a Love Note.
You should. Obviously. I was trying to get Juliana. So, Juliana, if you are watching this,
we're all going to have Love Note sweaters.
So,
matching.
For Bitches at Stitches. So, yeah, here's my Love Note. Oh, I'm doing it out of my fingering weight, my Fire Noise fingering weight base, and Release the Bats.
It's such a good color. And
2 strands of it. So, I'm not doing, usually when I knit with my yarn, especially because my dye lots are never the same. You should all know that if you don't by now. Buy them at once.
Yeah.
So typically I would do blending.
Alternating, yeah.
Where it alternates skeins, but since it's 2 strands at a time, there's not really going to be an issue.
Yeah.
I'm going to change halfway through one of the skeins.
Oh, that's a good
idea. So
idea.
I do 1 full skein and then 1 half skein, so then when I alternate the color,
it'll blend right together.
They won't be all changed at the same time.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. You're basically staggering your blending out, which I think will totally work.
Yeah. So there's that. That's my plan.
I want to make a Love Note now.
Yeah, and I mean, I mostly wear black, and I knit crazy sweaters that I hate because I'm like, oh, I don't like wearing pink.
Yeah. So you have fun with the color of the yarn while you're knitting
I love knitting with really bright colors, but I can't wear them. They make me feel weird.
We're kind of the same that way.
Like I can wear
I have really
it
bright
in a shawl, but not so much in a sweater. Like I'll wear a crazy shawl all day.
Even though it's pretty and you look pretty in
it's
it
beautiful.
doesn't
I just
feel like your color.
I feel weird when I'm wearing like my fucking whatever that pink thing I knit was. Very V-neck.
Yeah.
I wish I knit that in black. I might reknit it in another colorway.
Would it be crazy to over dye it?
I mean,
is that a crazy thing to do?
No. I mean,
like a knitted.
Like before I over dye it though, I would have it as a sample in the store.
Yeah. Because there's like some really old things I've knit that I don't wear because of the color. Like the same thing. Like it's pretty, but I don't but I never,
Yeah.
I don't know, I just thought of that.
I don't know about overdying a hot pink is my only concern.
Like what would happen?
Yeah. Have you overdyed?
Yeah, if anyone's done
Please
that, tell us.
comment below.
That sounds like really crazy and scary, but might be a good idea.
Yeah.
Could be a good idea.
Great.
Any other whips?
Well, don't you have 100 whips this week? Isn't that what you said?
I have one more, and it doesn't really count as a whip. It counts as a plan, and I wanted to share my plan because I'm excited.
That's not a portion of this program.
I'm adding it. It's a bonus portion. It just happened. I just decided.
Yeah, let's see it.
Okay.
Let's see.
It's in the cute little bag.
Gosh,
my little
so cute.
Reno bag. This is from Jimmy Beans. Isn't it cute? Right? Let me open it so you can like see the design better. Look at that. The biggest little town. Okay, so Dano's always wanting socks, right? And I have this yarn. It's bamboo pop sock yarn. And it's bamboo and cotton and something else, like nylon or something. Mm-hmm. And it's really nice yarn. And we were just talking about this, the color. Like, I don't want to wear this color necessarily.
You don't?
I don't think so. It's a little bit too orange for
of a red.
Though? Yeah. But
they look so cute under your black pants.
Really? Okay, well, too late because I already promised Dano. But maybe I can make him short, both of us short socks, and we'll be matching. Anyway, so I asked Dano, I was like, do you want socks out of this in 2025? Like, let's be real. So just today, I decided to do that. And I'm doing, I need your advice, Heather. So I started...
Don't do magic loop. You're welcome.
So I started my swatch because I need to know my gauge so I can do proper measurements. And I started on a 1, and it was honestly a little bit too loose. Mm-hmm. The gauge was a little too loose for a sock. So this is on size 0s. And what do you think of this fabric?
It looks amazing. It feels amazing. It feels
Am I going to hate myself for knitting on 0s, though?
Yeah, but you have to do it.
It's going to be worth it, right?
You have
tell me this is going to be worth it.
You have 3 years.
3 years.
I think you can do it.
Okay. But the motivation behind this is I wanted a vanilla sock project because I'm not really, like in the evening, I've been like just tired lately and not pulling out my other sock project, my Tuku honey socks, because there's thinking involved. And so I want some vanilla boring socks.
Great.
And so I had this yarn in my stash, and I wasn't quite sure what to do with it. So that's my plan, and it sounds like you vote yes for this plan.
What a great plan, Justine.
Okay, great. Confirmed. So I'm going to make Dano socks on size 0s, and I'll show you on our 200th podcast episode.
Wow. We're going to do that many podcasts in the next 3 years.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm giving myself a much longer timeline than 3 years.
It's changing.
I can't do math. Episode 30? 30 something?
We don't need to do any math.
No math. No math in knitting, in case you didn't know. But yeah, and it matches my bag, so I'm excited about that. But new vanilla socks. Maybe I'll have some toes to show you next time.
We can only hope.
Only hope. I know, Dano can only hope too. Before I asked him, I prefaced him. I was like, this is not happening anytime soon. I'm just casting them on. So I don't want to hear about it.
You just can't even let them know it's ever going to happen.
I know.
Big surprise.
I know, but I wanted to make sure he would wear that yarn on his feet. And he said yes. So there we go.
Look at you working through your stash.
Barely. One little ball of sock yarn barely counts. All right, let's see your whips.
Whip them out. Okay.
Yeah, please whip them out.
I'm in my Tanny Casey favorite forever always bag.
Such a good one.
This is the pressed flower shawl that I'm working on. Oh good, I thought it was in the middle of my row. For the Heather Yarn Co. knit make along that we're doing right now.
Beautiful.
So here is where it is. I haven't been working on this as much because I've been distracted by my 100 new WIPs that I have. So here's how it's coming along. I am using Malabrigo Arroyo.
Oh, this is Arroyo?
Yeah, and
nice.
it's in Plomo is the gray, and the like greeny, bluey, tealy is called Wabi Sabi. It's like a newer colorway. I really like the way that they work together, and it's like a nice low contrast. I'm super into it.
Ta-da.
Yeah. So again, maybe 2022 is the year that I knit things that I really like in colors that I really like and will wear. A lot, like this shawl behind you here. I knit a long time ago. I did that, was a test knit for Lavanya Petrosella.
These are beautiful colors, like this like charcoal navy blue
something.
It'll be in the show notes.
Accountability. Yeah. And then
wait, how long does that go for, the make along?
It goes until April 7th.
Oh, plenty of time.
And if you would like to join the Heather Yarn Co. make along, you can use any yarn. So it does not have to be yarn bought from here. But if you do use a yarn purchased at Heather Yarn Co., you get an extra entry into our giveaway. And I know I love giveaways. I saw that eyebrow raise at my giveaway.
What's the giveaway?
I'm not telling you.
Okay.
It's a fun yarny surprise. Justine. So,
I love a good giveaway.
Anyway, you can enter by making any pattern by Brittany Gerber, and she is at Not Bad Brit on Instagram, KNOT Not Bad Brit, or at Savory Knitting. Amy Christophers, I think is how it would be pronounced.
Probably, yeah.
And any pattern by them with any yarn, and you enter by using, the hashtag. You can get all the information on Instagram, and we'll put it in the show notes also.
Yeah.
Great.
We will.
She says it like she's the only one who does the show notes. She's the worst. She's in a real sassy mood today.
When am I not in a sassy mood?
Try to guess why she's so sassy. Comment below.
When am I not,
what is wrong with Justine tonight?
Sassy. Always sassy. Nothing's wrong.
It's like these last 3 weeks has been like extra sassy.
Oh, not just tonight?
Oh my god, really? It's been constant. Let me tell you, everyone.
Let me tell you.
You're a real F.O.
All right. Are we segueing into F.O.s? That was a good segue.
You're welcome.
All right. This is why
F.O.
I needed a new sock pattern. Look at what I finished. So these, on last episode, I was like right here, and all I had to do was the ribbing and the bind off, and I'm so pleased. Look at how cool those are.
Look at those.
Striping, pooling, zigzagging. I love it. So these are just vanilla socks made with different parts and pieces. There isn't a pattern. It was just in my brain. But I do really love this heel, and this heel is in a sock pattern I'm working on now. And I really like this bind off, which is also there. But the toe is just, I don't know.
And you're writing the pattern for that heel. Is that correct? That's your pattern?
Yes.
Cool.
And then they're toe up. So it's a toe up heel flap, which I really like because you get that extra strength, right? From the slip stitches or whatever.
Yeah, that's one of the things that I hate about toe up socks is no heel flap.
Yes. So this has a proper flap. You still have the little short row things to turn the gusset, but it's not just like a bunch of holes, which I think usually happens. But the yarn for these, do you recognize this yarn, Heather? It's your yarn.
What?
Yes, it's your merino sock in your special anniversary colorway, which your anniversary is not too far away for opening the store. Full pink moon, pink full moon, and I love it. And I have some left, like I don't know, maybe 100 yards.
Nice.
Probably.
Yeah, they turned out cool. I love them.
So enough to do, like, to put in another little project or something.
Thank you for making me these socks.
So. No way.
I love them.
These are, I'm not being generous because these are the first socks I've ever knit for myself. So you may not have them.
You know who does knit me socks?
Who? Oh, Alice?
Juliana. Alice knit me a beautiful hat once.
Oh, Alice.
And then you knit me things.
I have knit you some things. Do I knit you some more things?
I stole that one hat from you on the podcast.
I mean, it wasn't for anyone. It was perfect. But I can't let
that happen. And I've worn it all winter long. I love it.
Yeah, it's a good hat. But I'm not going to let that happen with these because I've never knit myself socks before. So,
I know.
Which is
Have you put them on your feet?
Not since they've been blocked.
Wow. The first thing I do is just put them right on my feet. Well, and then I live in them.
They're
so nice.
Like drying today. Like these are freshly blocked.
Put them on. Let's see your feet.
Nope. Not doing that. Not without a paywall. Thank you.
What was that Wiki Feet? Justine Chanel's Wiki Feet page.
Maybe that's why I'm so sassy today.
Why?
Because you keep bringing up inappropriate things.
Oh my god, it's not inappropriate. I was just saying you looked really pretty and it made me dislike you.
Great. Okay, your turn.
Okay, I had 10 more whips.
Great.
JK. No, we're not going to look at all the whips that I have because there are more, but they're whatever. It's not important. Okay, what is this, a knitting podcast?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was going to like show you this. Actually, it's kind of a whip. It's in this beautiful project bag.
So fancy.
Just kidding. I'm going to stamp these and have them with my logo one day. But I stole this one because one of my favorite whips.
I don't want this. What are you doing with this?
What's in there?
Old yarn ties.
No, not old yarn ties. These, whenever I dye yarn, I cut the extra ties off.
Oh, these are brand new.
They're brand new. And I spin them into yarn.
I do love once they're spun into the yarn.
All the time.
What I don't love is when they're all over everywhere.
In my yarn store? So greedy.
And you make me clean them up.
Actually, I do not make you clean them up. You're not Joseph. My nephew, he cleans up things for me in the shop sometimes.
So this is going to be new hand-spun yarn?
This is for hand-spun yarn. Like so, hopefully next episode I'll have some of that to show.
Cool. It is a really cool thing to do with your little ends because you get little pops of...
I hate...
Surprise. Pops of colors. Yeah. By the way, that happened one time that they were on the couch.
I don't even know
and
what
I made fun of you.
No, someone came in last week. And for anyone who's local, like I've been in the shop by myself for all of the year because the other gal that shares the shop, she's been out with a broken ankle.
Yeah.
So I've been running the shop alone, so it does get a little chaotic in here sometimes. And someone came in like, oh, I feel like I'm walking in someone's living room. I was like, oh. It was this spot right here. I had like those all over the couch. It was really embarrassing. I'm like, I'm sorry. But
walked in on someone's living room.
I was like, oh
no. That's pretty funny.
So it feels like home in the shop.
That's what that really means. Yeah. Yeah. This is a cozy little spot with the little couch and everything. I like it.
And the little yarn scraps everywhere.
Yeah.
I do have one F.O.
I spy an F.O.
I've been teaching classes 1-on-1 before hours, and then I just cast on a little scarf while I was teaching someone a learn to knit class with my Dream Day bulky.
That's so good.
So this is one skein of Dream Day. It's enough to make like a little scarf.
It's so cute. All those colors.
And you can look.
Ta-da!
I'm wearing a scarf now.
It looks like stained glass in that stitch.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
This stitch, it's called a rib stitch, Justine.
Yeah, but the way the big, like, the V's, the big V's, because they're on bulky size.
Mm-hmm. And if you have one skein of Heather Yarn Co. Boatman's called bulky, in your stash, cast on 16 stitches, knit 1, purl 1 till the end. I'm a knitwear designer now.
It's my favorite way to publish a pattern.
It's better than your ones.
Should we put it in the show notes? I'll put it in the show notes.
Can you please put it in the show notes?
Actually,
Justine?
you know what? You know why we don't have to worry about it? Garrett is going to do it. Garrett will take care of that.
You're on it.
He'll put the pattern in the show notes. I like it, Heather. It's beautiful.
Thank you so much.
I really do love this color, your dream date. It gets better at each time. Look at that.
Thank you, Justine.
You're welcome.
Do you have any F.O.s?
I have one more.
Can we please?
Are you ready?
No.
Okay. Drum roll, please. This is a good one. This is a good one.
I can see it out of the corner of my eye. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Look at all the ends.
Look at how big it is.
That don't exist.
All the ends are woven in.
Beautiful.
This
Justine.
is my mini skein merriment by Totally Rad Yarn. Totally Rad Jess of Totally Rad Yarn.
Yes.
And it's made with Heathered Yarn Co. in Release the Bats, and then Christina of Teal Torch Knits, her, I can't remember the colorway set, but one of her mini sets, and then a mini skein from Me to Yarn.
Cute.
So it's all the yarn. But you all might remember this because I think I've shown it a couple times.
Since
so I've been working
episode
on
1.
Since episode 1. Been working on this, and it had tons of ends everywhere. Which superwash isn't great for ends, like they are still, like where I cut them, kind of sticking out.
Wow, you did a really bad job.
That's my fault for sure. But look at this. I added an I-cord edge, which I'm so excited
pretty.
about. Which just adds like a clean line. And then I did, it's just a small modification, but I did a like extra couple of rows on the edge before the bind off, which I really like.
Kind of frames it.
Yeah, exactly. But honestly, this thing is so massive. And I think I could have knit on a smaller needle.
Yeah, it's really cute.
But I didn't do a gauge swatch, so
I bet it's so cozy.
Yeah, very cozy. But look at that.
Oh, it turned out so
But you know how we were
pretty.
talking about the bright colors? Like, I love these colors, but it feels like not in my color palette.
Like
or
you
something.
thought that Release the Bats would dull it down more.
I did, not that I wanted to, but I thought it would show up more. But the Release the Bats looks like, look how cool it looks down here in this part of it. Oh, so good. So I love it. I love the colors, but they're not exactly my colors.
What?
But I think that's kind of fun sometimes.
Yeah, I think it's
You
really
know?
pretty though too.
Yes,
And when
look at
you
all
wear
those
all
colors.
black all the time, you can, like, I feel like it's so much easier
Yeah.
to accessorize with a crazy looking knitted
Right,
thing.
like this.
Like I would wear this
Look at these are
colors.
kind of, yeah.
in a scarf.
But you can wear it together.
Oh my god, I'm so cold right now. Can we please?
Oh, do you want to wear this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And it's really asymmetrical, which is cool. So it has like a whole lot of ways to wear it.
I like
Okay,
grandma.
now you can be-
I like grandma style for a big shawl.
Over the shoulders, yeah.
I look like Grandma Georgia.
Do you?
She's
See, here's a little end.
dead.
That's. What's happening? I don't know what's
I'm
happening.
so cool. Thank you.
Okay, well now you
I don't
have
like
to be.
whatever you just did. You ruined it.
I was trying to put the little end back in.
I liked it how it was.
Okay. Oh well.
Oh,
And
I
that's
love
it.
it, Justine.
That's the end of my whip. Oh, I'm not giving this to you, by the way. That's not what's happening right now.
I thought this was the show
You
where
can
you knit things.
Borrow it and wear
I'm
it.
gonna borrow it right now.
Yeah, wear it like a blanket.
On my lap.
Okay, perfect. So that's it. That's that's the only other whip, which means we're probably not going to see any more whips for me for a while. I mean, F.O.s. Did I say whip? I meant F.O.
Good.
Yeah, I think that's it. Because I need a couple more years.
3-year socks.
Yeah. But I don't remember when I cast this on. But
It's
it
like right after I opened my yarn store.
easily 2020. Yeah, for sure. All right.
Yeah. I have an F.O. that is
wanna
not
see.
knitting.
I want to see.
Are you ready?
I'm not ready. It's too cute. It is too much.
Okay, so I made this soup. Needle felted.
Look at how adorable.
This little mushroom.
Mushy family.
I was working on this on Friday also.
Yes, you were.
Friday night during our fiber day.
But I didn't see these two. I just saw this guy.
Yeah, and I was talking to Steve about it, and he's like, oh, wouldn't it be so cute if I had like a little teacup or something? And I was like running the shop, and he's like, oh, I'll go to the thrift store and see if they have any cute stuff. So he came home with like my second home, the shop, my living room here. And he came back with like a bunch of little teacups and stuff that he's like, this is my favorite one. I think that one's really cute. So he picked this one out.
Aww,
so
Steve.
I needle felted the mushrooms first. And it's like, I didn't have this guy at first. I was like, it needs to be more than just this. And I tried like needle felting a little Blixa, my little black cat. It looks so stupid. It's like, I'm not putting that in my store. It looks like trash.
I bet it looks great.
So I needle felted this little purple one
so
to put in there.
Well, everything's better in threes, right?
It's and
it's just attached.
I actually just felted the white. I just put it into the little teacup, and then I felted it down.
Oh, to like get the shape.
Felted the green on top of it.
Clever.
And then, just kind of like worked everything in there.
How sweet. Oh, it's fuzzy little grass.
Yeah, it was really fun. I really do like needle felting. I don't do it very often, but when I do, I get really into it. So this was very fun. And then we have I don't have kits made up for this quite yet, but I do have a lot of needle felting kits in the shop right now.
And you can put together different colors.
You could put them together. I do have some colors put together already in the store. They're not online.
Yeah, but you will.
Yeah, and that's another thing for 2022 that I want to do.
More kits?
More on my website, because the website doesn't have very much on it right now.
Yeah.
And I try to put things that are really cool that I have that are hard to find on there. So I have, all the Stitchers Oracle and all that kind of stuff on there.
Yes.
And I'm kind of kicking myself right now that I didn't grab one of the new totes from them, because Stitch Together Studio makes this really beautiful tote bag.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's on your Instagram.
This big. I haven't posted it. It's another new. Yeah, I don't think you've even seen it yet. It's like, where do I go? Where do I go? It's like this big.
Damn.
It's giant. And I'm like, this is a perfect bag for stitches.
It's a good bag for stitches.
It's a zipper. Yeah, and it's a flat bottom too, so it can fit more.
A big old sweater.
In it.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's awesome. So.
Well, maybe what we should do is post a picture of it to our Instagram, so you can go check it out.
Really cool. The art is really. I love the artwork.
I know. I love all that artwork too. It's so pretty.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I have.
Well, do you want to see some stashquisitions?
Yes.
So I got some wonderful yarny things for Christmas, and the first thing is my cute mug I'm drinking out of tonight.
Oh my gosh. Adorable.
It's from your store. My husband bought it from your yarn store, Heather Yarn Co. It's great. Isn't it great? Buck off. I'm knitting.
Yeah. I'm busy.
We also need one that says the same thing with I'm counting.
Yes, absolutely.
Right? But I realized I wanted to bring it with me last time and I forgot, so I'm bringing it with me this time. This was like the best Christmas present ever. Came all the way from Australia, from my mother-in-law. Well, my Australian family, but, she picked it out for me. A copy, the first issue of Yarnology from Australia. Look at this magazine. Isn't this beautiful?
I want to look at it.
So this is a fiber artist who makes crocheted flowers. So she did the bouquet on the front cover. But this is a kind of different knitting magazine, because the whole thing is like articles and people writing about how much they love whatever, or their specific craft or area of expertise or whatever, like articles, and then there's recipes and stuff like that.
We could write an article about how much we hate knitting socks for dudes.
We could, and it would probably get published. And then what's cool is instead of having patterns that are just for the magazine, what she does is she has a bunch of pattern recommendations, and a lot of them come with like exclusive coupon codes and stuff like that, which I think is such a cool idea. So she just features like tons of artists in this kind of way. But yeah, look at that. So those are Banksia flowers, which are Australian. But yeah, that's from the cover. Isn't that beautiful?
It's really pretty. I can't wait to look at it later.
Yeah, you need to look at it. And you can really tell it's from the other hemisphere because it's the summer issue. They came out in December.
They can't see that.
They're upside down. Right? So I'm excited about this. And I've already flipped through it once, but I want to read more of the articles. But yeah, so Yarnology. And then along with the magazine, here you can hold that, but not to keep forever.
I won't look at it while you're talking either.
Look at this cute little Notions bag.
It's so cute.
Look at this cute bag. So it's got all little Australian creatures on it and little flowers and stuff too. I love it, but I really like it because it's cushioned. It's like got padding in it.
Oh, so you're not gonna like stab someone.
Yes. So you could put like your hardcore stuff in here, which I really appreciate. Or if you had something, I don't know, maybe if for people who aren't knitters, this would be a makeup bag probably, right? And like if you didn't want your compact to break or something.
Why wouldn't you want your compact to break?
I don't know. But I'm super stoked about all this stuff that I got. And this is from the Darling Fig, and then the magazine is called Yarnology.
I need to put this away. It's so pretty.
You could be a stockist, just saying, if you wanted to.
Shipping's really inexpensive from Australia right now. That's a good idea, Justine.
I'm just putting it out there. You never know. But yes, I can't wait. And then I'm going to probably get issue 2 when it comes out. I think it's like a two a year, maybe quarterly, but I feel like it's a winter summer kind of thing.
Okay.
So that was my special present all the way from Australia. And then it also came with like some little chocolates and stuff and like a little tiny candle thing.
Did you bring the chocolates?
No, there's none to bring. February, and that was Christmas.
Oh my god, it's February.
It's February. We're 3 days into February. Or whenever this
February.
Yeah, how do you say that?
February.
February?
Yeah.
Okay. Which is by CC Knits.
Creative CC.
Creative CC. I just put knits on the end of everyone's name.
Some people crochet.
I know. I'm not saying it's correct. Absolutely not.
Heather Yarn Co. knits.
And
Justine
crochets.
Chanel knits.
It flows very nicely with so many people's names. So.
What's your new word exercise? Just kidding.
Who is getting sassy tonight? Not me, that's for sure. Heather, believe it or not, that is everything I brought to show you.
Well, I'm going to show more stuff even though you told me I couldn't.
Yeah, I'm in charge. Go for it. Let's see it.
It's not quite stash acquisitions, but it kind of is because I might keep some of them.
Ooh.
Okay, so I've been making bats to release.
You're getting a little bit batty.
Bad. That's a bad one. Okay. So
I mean, I think it's great. Look how pretty.
Oh my god. Tonight, Justine.
Stop teasing the people.
Okay.
Show them the bats.
This is a rainbow.
It's gorgeous.
Bat. So the underneath part here is all gray.
Oh my god.
And then
it's so good.
So it's gonna spin up a very cool.
Yeah.
I'm really excited. I know someone's gonna also want this, so I really shouldn't keep it. but I want to.
You can make more of them, right?
Yeah, but I just like, I make the
you...
bats and then I just want to have them all.
Right.
So
good.
It's a little prettier. So there's bat number 1.
You should make more.
I'm not gonna get all crazy and show you all of them I got, but this is another one.
That one's really pretty.
That I'm pretty into.
You probably can't even see all the colors in the
Yeah.
camera, but there's like
very
pink and orange in there too.
and then inside of it, like this
Ooh.
blue and purple.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a bunch. So we're just
there's
gonna
like
just gonna go through them all.
Come on. Black in there too.
Yeah, I bet I love black.
Wait, I'm gonna try and do what you did.
Can you?
Folding it.
Yep.
And then you just
This,
roll
like,
it up.
Kind of like a tiny little bat here. I was just playing with. Oh,
I did
Justine!
it.
Do that.
It's
to
like
all
I
of
work
them
at a
now.
yarn store.
Justine. So this is
Beautiful.
like a crazy one.
That's fun. That's a lot of fun.
That I did. It's like a little baby bat. But
Little baby bat. Let's see if I can do this. I don't know.
Oh, another rainbow.
Ooh, okay.
It's a different
I like
shade
that one better.
Rainbow. It's like a more
like,
and this
darker,
is
more
white
darker.
on the inside instead of being gray.
This is this purpley bluey color on the end. It's my favorite.
So do that one now.
Okay. Oh, you're moving so
Doing the
fast.
thing you don't like. Okay.
Roving.
This one is like a grapevine-esque
one. I feel like I'm messing this up.
One.
We're just gonna call this
Great
a
job,
gentle
Justine.
fold.
So, it's like a green and purple one.
Wait, green? Look at that green. That is so cool.
And this one's
Really
actually
dark.
done with a local wool.
I thought that was
I
gray.
dyed.
That's even better. It's like
Yeah.
olive and
Yeah.
chartreuse.
The inside of this one
Like
is
local, like from Grass Valley?
Yeah,
area?
like Grass
Cool.
Valley sheep.
Nice.
There you go. You can be so good at this by the end. Oh,
By
my
the
God,
end. Thanks. Like I'm
Justine.
not already really good at it.
I'm just gonna do this.
Yeah. Oh, you know, this actually would be way more fun.
This is one of
just
my
to
favorite ones.
Stack them up. This is fun. Is everyone having as much fun as us?
This blue, gray, and black bat.
That's so good.
This one I really want to keep this.
That
one.
would look really cool spun as well. Heather, why don't you make more of the ones that you like?
Because
I mean, that just seems logical. Excuse me, ma'am.
Because what happens is that I dye all this wool.
I really love this one. It reminds me of like ocean. Looks like the ocean.
But the wool is all dyed at different times, and then I just have bags and bags of colorful wool. So I don't have like all the same colors of wool all the time.
All the time.
So but I do have
like replicate.
Yeah, because I buy wool in like 10, 15 pounds at a time, and then I dye up.
That sounds like so much.
It should be so much, but it goes really quickly. I sell a lot of it in the store. The bats.
The fluff is getting me.
Oh, I know. The bats sell
Wait, hold
when I have. Oh. Oh, mine I don't have like a pretty. Oh, I do.
No, this is great. What do you mean not the pretty? Look at how pretty that is.
Beautiful,
Heather.
So yeah, the wool that I buy, I separate it out into 4-ounce bundles, and then I dye those in roving rolls, and that's how I sell most of them. People buy them for spinning or for felting. A lot of people buy them for felting. And then I also do like a couple colors at a time, or if I'm feeling like crazy, you know, I'll just like break the 4-ounce pieces up into smaller pieces, and then sometimes I'll throw them in with yarn, like to soak up some of the dye.
Oh,
It's a good
yeah,
trick.
yeah. Pro
So
tip.
that's why I have a lot of like really cool pastels and stuff, because those were like soak up
Right.
colors.
Little bits.
Yeah, so I just have a couple more.
Fun.
So I have some purple, gray, and black. This one's really cool.
Very Heather.
Yeah,
I like when you put the gray,
really
on the inside.
I love the gray on the inside too.
I am gray on the
Because
inside.
whatever your base color is, you're gonna have a lot of that showing in the yarn that you spin. So there's that. And I like this one even more because it has more black in it.
It's like a little creature growing.
I know.
These look very similar, no?
This one?
Is that a different purple?
Yeah.
Lighter purple?
Yeah, well, who would have thought I'd dye so many shades of purple all the time?
Who would have thunk?
But I do. Okay, here's a really sweet pastel-y.
Very unicorn. That looks like unicorn fur.
Yeah. Adorable.
It's much more luminescent than the camera
is. Not really picking up.
Yeah, but that's okay.
There's the underside. It's like kind of a white and yellow base. It has like this.
It's very floofy.
I love it. And I have one more kind of like this one reminds me of like underwater.
Yes.
A lot with this like fluorescent
very
green.
Mermaid. Octopus, coral reef. Oh,
but
look
then
at that.
Look at the inside. Surprise. That's a really cool green.
That is a really cool green.
Yeah. So this will be a fun yarn. So I want to keep all of them. So as you can see, my theme for this week has been wool. Imagine that. But yeah, I have a lot of spinning that I want to be doing. Justine.
Goodness. Here you go.
The end. Goodbye, everyone.
Would you use those little scraps in any of those? Or would you use that just with like a white or a more solid color?
I usually do them with a solid.
Yeah.
All the fluff. If you ever come into the yarn store and you see,
that's the sign of a spinner.
If you ever come into the yarn store and you don't see that, that's a rare thing. So it's actually not cat fur that I'm covered in all the time. It's usually just wool.
Woolly business. I
like it.
Yeah. Oh, that's fun, Heather.
Yeah,
that's
thanks.
Fun.
I've been enjoying playing with wool a lot. So I've been doing a lot of spinning. I've been making a lot of bats. I just ordered 15 pounds of wool, so I have another
so exciting.
A lot of wool stuff that I'm working on. So please, someone start buying wool for me so that I don't take it all home.
Something you should put on your website if you haven't already.
I need to hire a photographer because it's really hard for me to take pictures of the bats.
Yes. Yeah.
So if you're local and a photographer and you want to work for Close Your Ears, Alice yarn.
That's called a trade.
Call Justine.
You want to barter? No, do not call me. I mean, you can, but it won't be helpful.
I'm going to leave her phone number in the show notes because I do them. So everyone call Justine and tell her how sassy she was.
Edit all of that out. Thank you.
Recent episode of Yarncantations.
Well, that's very exciting. Okay, so you're gonna get a bunch of wool in, or got a bunch of wool in. I am getting a big yarn order tomorrow. Yes. And I'm gonna dye some yarn.
What are you going to dye?
More of my jewel tones because I think you are almost out, right? Especially of the green and the purple.
And the red.
And the red. Okay, some new ones. And I want to like tweak my recipes a little more too because I got some ideas.
Great.
And then more speckles. But what's really exciting is I got, just to test them out, I got some full skeins. of
What's
the yak
a full skein?
instead of a mini skein, because I do all my mini skeins.
That's very exciting,
Right,
Justine.
of the yak. And I haven't dyed as much of the yak with solid colors yet as I have with speckles.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited to see.
It's interesting. Huh?
Yeah, because the yak makes the base gray.
It takes the color really nicely too, right? Like heather, Earl Grey heather does the yaks, and like
so pretty on its own. It's
so
gorgeous.
Deep. Yeah.
So gonna have some new yarn coming soon, and it'll be here at your
said that?
yarn
Who
store.
Approved of
I
this?
did. Garrett, actually.
Garrett
is responsible for all the decisions.
It'll be really funny when one day Garrett watches Yarncantations for the first time and he's going to comment on like every episode and be like, what?
No, what do you mean? He knows all his jobs.
Of course you do, Garrett.
Yeah. Garrett's our executive producer of Yarncantations.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hilarious. But it sounds
really
like we both
funny.
have some new beautiful things coming, which I'm excited about.
Yes.
It's going to be great.
I feel like, is there anything else we want to talk about before we end the episode?
Know.
What?
Bitches at Stitches.
Bitches at Stitches.
Mm-hmm.
So last week, whenever we recorded last, real wishy-washy.
We have a plan
about what's going on. So there's now a plan. We will for sure
be at Stitches.
Saturday and Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And I am probably going to be there on Friday, and Justine maybe will be.
Yep.
But if you're her boss, she definitely won't be. So
hilarious. But yes, I'm so excited. So we have a plan. We're gonna be there.
Yeah, we just booked our hotel room, and we will be there. And I think Juliana's gonna be there on at least Sunday with us.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
and come find us. Come say hi, because we're gonna have some Yarncantations things.
What?
That we're gonna try and it'll be a surprise, but we're gonna do something special for people
that
we get to see. I'm afraid if we tell them.
Okay, fine.
I don't know.
We won't. Are we recording again before Stitches? Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll know.
Maybe we'll not keep it a secret. But either way, it'll be fun to
come
see
find
everybody.
us and shout like Yarncantations at us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or
then you'll find out
another
what we have
preferred spell, whatever. And then I don't know what the plan is at Stitches, like what the schedule is, but there's probably some like knitting hanging out.
I've never been to the Sacramento Convention Center. Have you?
Yeah, but I don't remember what it looks like necessarily.
I don't think.
But
if
there's like
hotel.
hanging out and knitting, we'll definitely be doing that. So
yes, and if you watch Yarncantations and you're going to be at Stitches, we would love to meet you.
Absolutely, yes, please.
So just make sure you'll notice us. We'll look like that.
Oh yeah, because with our masks, yeah.
She's quieter with a mask on.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I think that is inaccurate. All right. Well, anything else?
Yeah.
Is that it? Right? That's all. That's the plan for Stitches.
Which
I'm excited about.
And you're just talking over me.
I don't have any more. Do you have more?
Hashtag bitches at Stitches.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. If you use that hashtag, we can find each other, which I think will be really fun.
Oh my God! Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Use the hashtag.
Yeah, that was the plan.
I forget that those are real things that people do.
Or just shout it. That's also a way for us to. That's also a way to find each other, either in real life or online.
Oh my God.
We're gonna get in so much trouble. It's gonna be great.
That's gonna be so fun.
Okay.
Well, everyone that's watching, if you have not already, and if you've made it this far, hopefully you enjoyed what you watched, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe leave us a comment. Tell us some coming questions, because we need some.
If you have questions, we have the answers.
Do you want to know what what a great sweater to knit for your dog is? Do you want to know how many cat sweaters Justine's knitted?
You'll have to
party
ask to find out.
hats for your pet frog.
Or other knitting related questions.
Only animal related knitting questions or crocheting.
Fine.
Oh my god. Okay. I just imagined in my head like a little frog that could like sit up with a teeny tiny spinning wheel.
Okay. If you have questions about
cute.
that, please let us know.
It's so cute in my brain. Someone draw it. Thank you. But yeah, if you made it this far and you're not ripping your eyeballs out yet, go ahead and subscribe to the Yarncantations podcast.
Yes.
And you can find us on Instagram at Yarncantations. And goodbye.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.